That's where we'll go next. Alright, hi. Unbeknownst to you guys, I've been probably recording for an hour. I haven't done anything in that hour. Other than get a costume change, do my dailies. Yeah, I've been spinning my wheels for most of the hour, which, I mean, it's part of the process. There's a special, it's double weekend, experience weekend. So there's just a lot of people on too, and it's exciting. Anyway, a werewolf's confession. The prisoner called for me today, and I had the dubious privilege of listening to his confession, separated from him by narrow iron bars that I knew would be insufficient to protect me. I took down his words with a trembling hand. What follows is my best rendering, although he was so soft-spoken that at times I had to guess at the precise words. Nevertheless, I am confident that what follows accurately represents the substance of our conversation. I accepted the curse at a young age. I was impressionable. My pack leader was a family friend and an elder in our village. I wanted to be strong, and I relished the strength that the curse gave me. I could not have called it a curse then. I would not have called it a curse then. But with youth comes recklessness, and I was not good at disguising what I was. Eventually they discovered my true nature, and I was driven from the village. My pack leader failed me. He did not protect me. He cared too much about his own status to risk it for my sake. I was alone. Everywhere I went, I heard the shouts of crowds. I saw the bright torches of the angry mob. I never lingered long in one place before my secret was discovered. I came to hate them. The superstitious villagers. I came to resent what I couldn't have. I blamed them for my own recklessness. It was not the curse that plagued me, but the narrow-mindedness of the provincial men and women. I was afraid to hunt, so I was always hungry, and the hunger turned me feral. It was in this state that I came across them, a family of innocent farmers, just like the innocent farmers that had hounded me from the village after village. My vision turned red, and I flew into a fury. At last, my hunger was satisfied, but when the rage subsided and I looked at what I've done, my stomach turned. This is what all those villagers were afraid of when they tormented me with their torches and sickles. And that's when I acknowledged my curse for what it was. I have hunted many years since, afraid to turn myself in, but disgusted with my base impulses. You don't realize what a great favor you have done in capturing me. And then, having told his story, this creature, looking very much like a man, begged me to put him out of his misery. Aw, poor puppy.
Another chance at perfection.
Xander's gonna get me in.
Coin, plunder, commerce.
My darling son's gone off on some fool errand. I hope he returns in one piece.
I'm so sorry, but your done died. Gosh, I'm great at this. Your son died collecting those kwama eggs for you.
Oh no, he was such a good son, always thinking of his mother. Why did he have to go and do such a stupid thing? Thanks for bringing these to me. I'll make an omelette in his memory. It will be salted with my tears and peppered by my grief.
Hope it has more seasoning than that. Oh, let's not steal. I don't want to steal.
The livestock's gone mad, and what does he do? Back into the mine he goes. This isn't turning out well at all. Not at all.
Quama mining for fun and profit. Developing and maintaining a Quama mine can be rewarding and, more importantly, a lucrative pursuit, providing one takes the time to learn about Quama and their environmental requirements. Quama are giant insects that live and work in underground colonies called egg mines. Although eggs provide the primary source of income for any Quama mine, they are by no means the only product produced by the mine. Quama Cuddle, Scrib Jelly, and Scrib Jerky all provide additional sources of revenue for a Quama mine. To start a Quama mine, find and tame a wild Quama colony, difficult, or purchase excess Quama from a crowded mine, expensive. Live near the colony until you smell like Quama. Never approach the Quama Queen chamber. Gather eggs, collect cuddle, count your profit. Despite the name, a Quama mine consists of living creatures. With judicious yet unobtrusive maintenance, a moderately sized mine can produce an abundance of valuable Quama eggs. Quama mines can also produce tasty scrib jelly, acidic scrib jelly, and Quama cuddle, which is highly valued by alchemists. The Quama colony, the road to owning a profitable mining concern, starts with a healthy Quama queen and a full complement of workers. The queen produces eggs in the deepest recesses of the mine. Quama workers care for the eggs, moving them to the various tunnels and chambers within the mine, according to space requirements, environmental conditions, and the development state of the eggs. Quama workers also produce food for the mine, feed and clean the queen, expand the mine complex as the colony grows. When not tending to their usual duties, workers can be seen digging new chambers and tunnels within the ever-growing labyrinth of the mine. Workers do tend to be docile, but can turn violent if threatened or attacked, or if the queen is in danger. Quama warriors protect the colony, reacting quickly to any perceived danger. They should be treated warily and with respect, for they are aggressive and highly dangerous. While workers are quadrupeds, warriors are bipedal and very powerful. Scribs, as the miners call juvenile Quama, roam freely through the Quama colony. A mine usually splits the scrib herds into two camps, those allowed to grow into workers or warriors, and those harvested while still young for jelly and jerky. Scrib jelly has a variety of uses, including as a food source, but it is prized by alchemists as a key ingredient to create potions and cure diseases. Scrib jerky, made by drying thin slices of scrib meat, has minor restorative properties and is considered to be quite delicious by dark elf culinary experts. Starting a Quama mine, assuming you don't want to pay the exorbitant fees associated with purchasing a queen or Quama from an established mine, you will need to locate and tame a wild colony. This approach isn't without cost, however, as House Halulu requires would-be mine owners to purchase a license before hunting for a wild colony in earnest. When you locate a potential colony, you can't simply walk in and set up shop. The colony's aggressive warriors would make short work of your miners. There is a solution: acclimation. The acclimation process takes time, but injury and loss of life of both colony members and miners can be minimized by letting the colony slowly become familiar and comfortable with your presence. Once your miners acquire the smell of the local Quama, the warriors will consider them to be part of the colony. The egg harvesting, the actual mining of the Quama eggs, doesn't require a great deal of skill. Miners basically need only patience and common sense to perform their job. Egg harvesting must be done with an eye toward balance. Remove too many eggs and you may agitate the workers and the queen. Remove too few and the queen's production may fall. The mine manager must keep a careful eye on the production to ensure that the queen does not produce too many or too few eggs. Wide swings in production will affect profits and make planning more difficult and should be avoided. Avoid the queen's chambers at all times. Warriors and workers will view any approach to their queen as a threat and react accordingly. Production can grind to a halt as the colony becomes agitated and miners can't safely enter the mine. You might lose a few miners as the colony rampages, but the most important thing to remember is that the Quama will eventually calm down and once again accept the presence of the miners. Note: House Halulu egg mining licenses require mines to provide regular production reports. Failure to comply can result in sanctions, fines, or even a closure of the mine. And that's neither fun nor profitable.
Sorry, I haven't time for pleasantries. We're having a bit of a crisis.
What's going on?
This is Deep Crag Den, a Quama mine. But something's gone wrong. Some kind of fumes have filled the mine and the Quama are going crazy. They're attacking the workers. I've been making potions to counter the fumes, but I'm running out of ingredients.
Can I help?
My husband, Boro, went back into the mine. What is he thinking? I'm sorry, what did you say? Help? Yes, all right. I need aloe or redweed to make more potions. They grow all around here. You can forage for some, if you're willing.
All right, leave it to me.
I asked Nelvin and Marolos to gather plants. They might have some, but it wouldn't surprise me if they just ignored me. The workers don't like me very much. Otherwise, check the area. Redweed grows near the rocks. Aloe should be out in the open.
I'll get what you need.
Thank you. I really am trying to help. Both plants will work in the potion, so anything you find will help.
They say there are fumes in the mine, but I don't see how that's possible. We're raising Kwama, not digging for minerals.
I'm trying to find the plants for Rasa's potions.
As usual, Boral's wife wants someone else to do her work for her. She's a bit spoiled, if you ask me.
She's worried and anxious to help. If you have any aloe or redweed, I appreciate it. You're sure you haven't found any aloe or redweed she can use?
Yes, I'm sure. Idrasa will have to do her own work this time.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
I never knew Kwama could be so vicious.
I have the plants you need.
Praise Vivek. I need to get these potions to the workers as soon as possible. I'm sure it will help. It has to.
Where do you think the fumes are coming from?
I never knew Kwama could be so Praise Vivek. I need to get these... I don't know. How would I know? I don't go into the mine. Why are you asking me? I'm sorry. This is so stressful. I'm worried about my husband, Boral. He went back inside, and I have no idea what happened to my idiot cousin, Renvis.
Why did Boral go back?
He's concerned about the workers. Thinks they're still in the mine. I'm so worried. Boral hasn't raised a sword in years, and the Kwama aren't acting normal. Will you go after him? Take him these potions, and drink one yourself before you go.
I'll drink it and find your husband.
What a terrible waste. I hope you drank one of Idrasa's potions. Otherwise, this is going to be a short visit.
Thanks for the warning.
Here's another tip, free of charge. Keep your weapon handy. I've never seen the Kwama this aggressive. It's such a waste, isn't it?
What do you mean?
You're going to have to kill a lot of Kwama to get through the tunnels, right? Letting them rot won't help anyone. Why not harvest their cuttle? It's the waxy stuff on their beaks. 1,000,001 uses. I'll give you a fair price for it.
I'll consider your offer.
In all my years, I've never seen anything like this.
Your wife is worried about you, Boral.
I came back to look for my wife's cousin Renvis and the rest of our missing workers, but I haven't had much luck. I've been stumbling around in the dark, trying to avoid getting eaten by Kwama. But I did discover something quite disturbing.
What did you find?
Treachery. The mine is filled with open vials spewing noxious fumes. This was no accident. I sealed several of the vials and cleared this chamber, but I can't get down to the lower levels without getting swarmed by Kwama.
Maybe I can seal the rest of the vials?
If you do, you'll be the hero of Deepcrag. Seal the vials in the middle and lower chambers. If you run into any miners, give them one of Idrasa's potions. And keep an eye out for cousin Renvis. He's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver.
Alright, I'll do what I can.
I'll make my way out of here.
Thanks. I'll make my way out of here. Thanks. I'll make my way out of here.
That's weird that the Kwama Crane was human-like. I thought they just more like the warriors.
We have an accord.
Ah, there he is. Walked right past you.
The Quama went crazy. He wasn't supposed to be like that.
Renvis, what are you talking about?
Why did the Quama go crazy? The smoke vials were a joke. She said nobody'd get hurt. She promised. I didn't do anything wrong, I swear. It wasn't even my idea.
Are you saying that you did this?
It was all Idras's idea. I knew it was wrong. I promised that if I don't get eaten by Quama, I'll go to the temple in Mournhold and pray to the gods with all my might. I'll even give gold to poor people. When I get some gold.
Calm down. You're not gonna get eaten.
We have to get out of here. I know a shortcut, but there's a big Quama in the way. It went into that tunnel over there. If you poke its eggs, I bet it'll come out. Then we can run up the tunnel and escape.
You weirdo.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for anyone to get hurt.
I killed the enraged Quama.
Thanks. I did a stupid thing. Idrasa gave me this necklace, so I do it. She said it was a present from Cousin Borrel when they got married. It's worth more than I earn in a month.
Why did Urasa do this?
She said Cousin Borrel only cares about the Quama. She thought that if the mine got closed for a few days, he might take her to Mournhold. She wanted to dance and shop and have fun. She never thought the Quama would go crazy.
All this for a weekend in the city.
Here, take Idrasa's necklace. I don't want it anymore. I can get out through the tunnel, now that it's clear. I'm really sorry. Really, really sorry.
Keep moving.
I'm getting out of here. No more Quama mining for me.
Wasn't there like a lady over here or something that wanted some scrib jelly?
Were you able to gather any Quama cuttle?
What do you plan to do with it?
What does it matter? The Quama had to be killed. Is it better that the cuttle go to waste?
The cuttle?
Why pass up the opportunity to make some gold? Or are you thinking of selling the cuttle yourself?
The cuttle actually doesn't belong to you.
My idea, my profit. Alchemists can't get enough of it, and it's not commonly available. That makes this the perfect situation. I won't apologize for being pragmatic.
I think you should give it to Borrel instead of selling it.
You fetcher! It was my idea. Fine. I'll give it to Borrel. I'm sure he'll pat me on the head for being so loyal and honest. Who needs all those annoying gold pieces cluttering up their purse anyway?
You're back. Is everything all right at the mine now?
I spoke to your cousin, Renvis.
Then you know what I did. I can hear it in your voice. It was foolish and dangerous. I'm so ashamed. I've been trying to make up for all this by helping the injured workers.
I have the amulet you gave Renvis.
It was a gift from Borrel. If he sees it, he'll know I was involved. Please. I deserve to be punished, but I don't want to lose Borrel. If you don't reveal my part in this, I promise I'll find a way to make up for it.
Oh, so I have to decide what to do with it. Boral. Boral seems like such a decent guy, but who am I guess. Just take your damn necklace.
What have you decided to do?
Take your amulet, find a way to make it up to these people.
Oh, Alexia, bless you. You won't regret this. I'll help Boral and the miners. I'll even stop complaining about the Kwama, and I'll certainly never do anything so foolish ever again.
There's a thing over here. Kwama egg quiche. Looks like a regular quiche. Alright,
Did you find any clues? Why would someone poison Deep Crag Den?
I couldn't find any evidence as to who placed the vials of noxious fumes.
How strange that someone would do something that senseless. Thanks for your help, friend. The mine will be working again shortly. We'll keep an eye out for trouble in the future.
Ah, I lied to him. I'd rather have not have said anything, to be honest.
Husband, you work too hard. Let me help.
Don't worry, dear. The potion you concocted has been a great help today.
I'll help all I can. I'll gather more plants in case I need to make more potions.
Sorrow and gloom.
Their marriage is still gonna fail, isn't it? It's still gonna F that up in other ways. Alright, alright. It's probably pretty naive to think that she wouldn't. I guess we're going back to Mornold.
We can use this.
Before I took a couple years off from playing this game, because I played it all the way from the very, day one of beta testing. I was here and I was all for it. I was in for the long haul. I was really...
Perhaps we can complete a writ or two on our downtime.
We did, Xander, for the day. We did. I played a lot. I know that doesn't look like I got this character, but... Oh, thank you. How very kind. Anyway. I was really good at picking the locks, and that's like a skill that I seem to have lost in my, my break. I need to really go to the bank, too. A bunch of crap that's just... overloading me.
Stranger, may we speak?
No. No, we may not. Banker? I'm blind. No. Where the heck's the banker?
Hail.
Hi. Am I being blind? I gonna have to summon my banker?
Please wait outside. We'll be with you as soon as we can.
If you're looking for the Bank of Mournhold, you've come to the right place.
All insane. And Bakara is the worst of you. Khajiit or no, sneaking into Dominion territory is suicide.
I've never credited the furballs with an overabundance of intelligence. What exactly is it she expects to find at the Elden Tree?
Herbs? Relics? I have no clue. I expect to have her corpse towed back to the guild before long.
I know you. You were in the sewers, right? You saved me, didn't you? I don't remember much, but I remember you.
Tell me what you remember.
I came to Mournhold a few weeks ago, to visit some friends. I guess word got out that a Telvanni was in the city, because I suddenly found myself tied up in the sewers. The Maulborn. They kept badgering me about Daedric magic.
Why would anyone care about the Telvanni?
Are you really so naive? House Telvanni rejected membership in the Ebonheart Pact. We remain isolated, pursuing our own interests along the Telvanni coast. That's just one of the reasons the other houses distrust us.
Why would the Maulborn ask about your Daedric magic?
Members of House Telvanni are known for their knowledge of all types of magic. I guess they assumed I could make the old wards active again. I did what they wanted. Eventually. It was either that or... I don't want to think about it.
You want me to believe they forced you to help them?
I don't care what you believe, but I never heard of the Maulborn before I came to this vile city. And I certainly had no intention of betraying the Tribunal before they threatened me.
Do you know what the Maulborn were doing down there?
I only know what I heard. I think they were planning an attack of some sort. They sent off a large group just before you showed up. I told all of this to the Sacred Lady. She said you would visit me and I should tell you to find an Ordinator.
All right.
Longer than I'd planned. Ah, just in time. The Sacred Lady asked us to watch for you.
Yes, I was told you had a message for me?
Indeed. The Sacred Lady wants you to know that she wasn't able to eliminate all of the pests you found in the sewers.
The small army that got away, is it still on the loose?
So Amalexia believes. I was told to convey upon you the gratitude of the Tribunal, and to inform you that the Sacred Lady still has need of your services. And one more thing. The Sacred Lady wishes to speak with you. Personally. She awaits your presence. Please, head to the temple at once.
Does she know where the Maulborn plan to attack?
The Sacred Lady doesn't share all her secrets with those who serve her. But as far as I know, no attack has yet occurred within the confines of the city.
What aren't you telling me?
We've been ordered not to discuss the entirety of the situation in public. To prevent panic, you understand. The lady summons you. Go.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Yeah. Right? Am I on my way? I think I am.
Some of my own children have betrayed me. I am rarely an angry god, but this time there shall be a reckoning.
How can I help?
Rage consumes me. The Moorborn invade my home, they attack my children, they attack me. You have proven yourself loyal and capable. I call upon you to serve me once more.
I'm honored, Sacred Lady.
The Moorborn penetrated the temple and opened a portal into oblivion. Even now, Daedra swarm within its hallowed halls. Such sacrilege must not stand.
What should I do?
Banish the Daedra that defile our temple. Defeat them, and then make your way to my altar. While you slay their minions, I shall determine what the Moorborn are really up to. Now go, and carry my divine rage with you.
Just gonna say goodbye. I'm not gonna enrage you. Be like, what can I do that you can't do? Oh, they messed it all up. It was so pretty in here. There's a book over here. I could have swore I read it before. Oh, no. Oh, we can now pillage. Before I was stealing. Now I'm fine.
A most gratifying resolution.
Jeez. Why is she doing that? At the point, it's like... There's britches hiding in the basket.
I sense the temple is free of the Daedric incursion. We are well pleased. While you fought for my glory, I learned more about our foes.
What have you found out?
Magistrix Vox used Daedric magic to split the seams of the wards around the High Chapel. Then she opened an Oblivion Gate to fill the temple with Daedra.
What can I do?
You need to get into the High Chapel. Vox managed to bypass the defenses, but its wards are still in place, drawing on the full power of the Tribunal. We must get you past those wards.
Why would Vox open an Oblivion Gate?
Vox seeks to desecrate the temple, steal our holy artifacts, and then loose Daedra upon Mournhold. If she succeeds, a great many of my children will die, and my people may lose confidence in the Tribunal. That would be catastrophic.
What can I do?
You need to get into the High Chapel. Vox managed to bypass. Without the blessing of each of the three, no mortal may pass through the wards and enter the High Chapel. You have more than proven yourself to me. You have my blessing already.
How do I get the blessings of the other gods?
Go to the cloisters of Vivec and Sothasil. My companion gods are absent, but they left trials I can activate to grant their blessings. Pass the trials, and you will be blessed.
I've read that, right? I keep walking past it. I read it.
Vivec's trial will measure your clarity of judgment. He saw our blessed people through vexing times. His wisdom reveals the secrets others keep. So shall yours be put to the test.
How do I receive the blessing?
Vivec's teachings often take the form of allegories and tales. His lessons are learned by listening and then acting. His challenge exemplifies that approach. You must listen, then act.
Hey, tell me what I must do.
A temple worker named Varman dueled Belron and Telvanni, slaying him before witnesses. But Varman was a loyal spy. To incite such discord was against his nature. As Vivec did, speak with Varman. Determine who truly slew the Telvanni.
My lord Vivec, I bear the most grievous news. Belron and Telvanni challenged me to a duel of blood. I regret to say, I won. It was a small cut upon the arm, enough to settle the matter. But he fell dead.
Tell me of these troubles.
I was advising Tolnas and Galtza when the others arrived, Belronan full of anger, Fenila a sneer on her lips, and Morami resigned to what came next. Belronan claimed I'd interfered in his affairs. He insisted I knew what he meant.
Had you given him reason to be correct?
Of course not. I told him so, but he claimed it a lie and challenged me to a first blood duel. Then everything turned to death. My blade ended his life and directly caused his turmoil. I willingly submit to your judgment, Lord Vivec.
Your hands guided another's plot. None can blame you.
Your word is unquestioned. I am here to command. Though my blow caused Belronen's death, it was set in motion by another hand. I will aid you in discovering the source of this duel, if you will it.
As you say, Vaman. Belronen's Telvanni's corpse remains where it fell in the duel. The only wound he bears is a tiny cut on his arm. There's a crumpled note tucked into his belt. Examine the note. The note threatens to bring Belronen's heretical trade in Daedric relics to the attention of the tribunal if Telvanni does not pay. The letter is signed V, but bears no other distinguishing marks. Meditate upon the duality of deception.
Lord Vivek, Varman should be dead on the floor. Belronen wouldn't share the note that Temple Netch sent his way, but assured me its contents were vile. One sworn to the temple, quibbling over coin. You should kill him yourself, my lord.
You desire Vaman's death? Let none doubt your abundance of candor.
A tragedy, Lord Vivek. Belronen's death in the temple brings great shame to his house. I had thought reasoned words could dissuade him from the duel. Such temper is common to House Telvanni, but it's not my place to question their reliability.
You can doubt your artless certainty.
Lord Vivek, I was here when Belronen issued his challenge. He would still live if not for Fenila. She stoked the Telvanni's rage, urging him not to back away from an insult to his honor. She called herself his friend. Curious way to show it.
Belnani urged the duel to happen. Curious, as you say.
Fenila lent Belronen her blade before the duel. I insisted Vaman and Belronen swap weapons. You'd think she was Ash Mountain the way she fumed.
Fenila's blade killed Belronen? Your words illuminate more than just your pettiness. What do you want from me?
Lord Vivek, Varman should be dead on the floor. Belronen wouldn't share the note that Temple Netch sent
Vaman killed
his way,
Belronen
but
with your
assured me
blade.
its
A
contents
single
were vile.
nick, and he died.
One
Why?
sworn to the Morami sold me poison yesterday. I'd planned to hunt cliff racers next week, but decided this was a better way to get rid of vermin, so I poisoned the blade. Belronen should never have traded weapons. Worse, he should never have lost to Varman.
Your actions led to his death.
My lord, the life of one such as Varman bears no comparison to Belronen Telvanni. Yes, I sought to root corruption from the temple by poisoning that pile of scrib jelly. I'll do it again.
Your hands poisoned the blade. The poison slew Belronen. You bear the blame.
You walked in our skin and wrought our judgment. You exposed the lie at the core of all truth. This may be lost on you. It does not matter.
Are you Vivek?
We are echoes of Vivek. Nothing more. All things less. We recall the wisdom of his judgment, which differed from your own. You could not know. You are not Vivek.
Who did Vivek choose?
Both. Neither. We rewarded Fenila for her cunning, yet House Redoran suffered for poisoning a Telvanni in another's duel. We flayed Morami for her actions, yet elevated House Hlalu for its actions in exposing a heretic.
Yes, I accept it.
Through your wisdom and judgment, you have earned Vivek's favor. Receive our blessing.
Okay, thank you. I don't remember this story at all from my playthrough. But again, it's been years.
Sotha Seal values intelligence and ingenuity. He builds, he maintains. He is the master of his creations. He shall test these qualities in you.
How do I receive Sothasil's blessing?
Sothasil has devised a test that allows him to learn more about you each time you complete it. You are to repair one of his clockwork toys, and then break it.
I have to fix something just so I can destroy it.
All gears turn like the hurling disc. All artifice is ephemeral, and at times, parts are of more use than the whole. There. Divine wisdom. Does that satisfy you?
Ravager stands dormant. The loose panel slides open to reveal 5 empty sockets and 5 large pegs within its chest cavity. Read the inscription. The master creates the perfect, that which sparks numbers the houses which built this temple. That which spins numbers my closest companions and myself. Master destroys the imperfect, that which threatens to render its base components. There's no dynamo cores fitting the sockets. Take a closer look at the peg.
Your reason surpassed the Arbiter's trap. In doing so, you've revealed yourself to us. You do not fully comprehend. Such is your imperfection.
Are you Sothasil?
We are the imperfection of Sothasil, excised from his being, yet never truly apart. We measure the indulgence of inspiration against the necessities of progression. You will never know. You are not Sothasil.
So why did I destroy the Arbiter?
Perfection can never truly be attained. By testing one's constantly degrading mechanism against this unknowable goal, you reveal the imperfections of your own device. You accept this necessity?
Yes, I accept.
For comprehending the necessity of imperfection, you have earned the blessing of Sothasil.
You're too late. Vox has the artifact. The judgment of Beloff is hers. You know nothing, Guthrie. CV can't save you now. I may fall, but you are too late to stop Mantis Vox. She will destroy you all!
Now how do I leave? There's the door.
I felt a burst of power from the temple and ventured within, fearing the worst. But you've prevailed. What have you discovered?
The Malborn sacrificed their own troops so that Vox can escape with the judgment of Veloth.
I will discover what powers the judgment of Veloth possesses and why Vox has stolen it. In the meantime, you must pursue Magistrix Vox. For your heroism and service this day, I name you a Hand of Almalexia. Go with my blessing upon you. As Vox fled Mournhold, she went east. With the recent troubles, the Ordinators are on high alert. One of them saw her headed that way.
And I'll head east.
To the east of Mournhold lies Selphora, a quiet village known for its independent spirit. Vox almost certainly passed through there. Start your search in Selphora.
All right, on my way.